All right, let's get right into it because today we are going to tackle one of the biggest, most persistent myths on YouTube. We're going to break down exactly how you can start making money, like right now, even if you literally just uploaded your very first video. So, does this sound familiar? You got to hit that magic number, right? 1,000 subscribers and 4,000 watch hours before YouTube will finally cut you a check. Well, what if I told you that focusing on that is actually a huge mistake? Because it really is. I mean, think about it. Waiting for YouTube to approve you for AdSense is, without a doubt, the slowest possible path to making any real money. All that time you're waiting to hit those metrics, you could already be building an actual business. And this right here, this is a total mindset shift. You have to stop thinking about getting millions of views so YouTube can pay you pennies. Instead, you just need to connect with a handful of the right people, your customers, who actually see the value in what you're offering. Okay, so let's start with the first and honestly the fastest way to make this all happen: affiliate marketing. This is the perfect entry point for absolutely any creator, no matter how small your channel is. The whole idea is super simple. You just talk about products you already use and genuinely love. You drop a special link for it in your video description, and when someone clicks that link and buys something, you get a little commission. It doesn't cost your viewer a single cent extra, but it's an amazing way to support your channel. And you absolutely do not need a big audience for this to work. Come on, our source made their first $15 with only 45 subscribers. That's all the proof you need that if you just build a little bit of trust, even with a tiny community, you can start earning. And I bet you're already using stuff you could be promoting. Just think about it for a second. The camera you're filming with, the software you use to edit, those books on your shelf that you always recommend, literally anything you talk about in a video can become an income stream. And you can literally get this going the second this is over. Seriously. Signing up for something like the Amazon Associates program is totally free and takes just a few minutes. You grab your links, pop them in your description, and then just say in your video, "Hey, everything I'm using is linked down below." That's it. You're done. All right, next up, let's talk about a strategy with some seriously high profit margins, and that is creating and selling your own digital products. Now, this is where your own unique knowledge really gets to shine. You can package up what you know into a simple guide, maybe a workbook, a set of templates, you name it. The best part, you create it one time and you can sell it forever. There's no shipping, no inventory. It's amazing. And just look at the math here, because it's kind of crazy. A video that gets just 100 views might earn you, what, a few pennies from ads, maybe. But if just one of those 100 people buys your $27 guide, well, you've already made way, way more. It just goes to show you don't need a ton of views. You just need to solve a real problem for somebody. Oh man, this piece of advice is just gold. You have to get this out of your head. Just because you might think twice about spending, say, $27 on something, doesn't mean your audience feels the same way. If your product solves a major headache for them, they will be more than happy to pay for that solution. Okay, let's get into the heavy hitters. These are some of the highest earning methods on the list, and it's all about monetizing your skills directly. So you've basically got two paths here. There's coaching, which is where you guide someone one-on-one, you teach them the ropes. And then there are services, which is more of a done-for-you kind of deal. You do the work for them. Both are incredibly valuable. Think of your YouTube channel as your living, breathing portfolio. It's proof that you actually know your stuff. So someone watching your video about graphic design tips, they might not want to learn how to do it themselves. They just want to hire an expert. And that expert is you. You just need one client from one video, and that could be worth thousands. All right, our final method is just perfect for anyone in a hands-on niche. We're talking crafting, cooking, gardening, you name it. It's all about selling curated product kits. So just put yourself in your viewer's shoes for a second. They watch your video, they see you create something amazing, and they get super inspired. They're thinking, I want to make that. But then comes the hard part. They have to go hunt down all the different supplies. You can solve that entire problem for them in an instant by offering a little kit with everything they need to get started. And this works in so many niches, it's not even funny. If you have a quilting channel, you can sell fabric bundles. If you have a baking channel, you can sell a kit with all the weird, hard-to-find ingredients. You see, you're not just selling stuff. You're selling a finished project, an experience. Whew, okay, I know that was a ton of information. So the big question is, where on earth do you begin? Let's map out a simple, step-by-step plan. Here's the game plan, plain and simple. Start with affiliate links. It is the fastest, easiest, zero-risk way to get your first win. Once you're comfortable with that, think about adding a digital product or maybe some coaching. That's for more scalable, long-term income. The key is just don't try to do everything at once. Pick one and go from there. Look, if you take away only one thing today, let it be this. Stop waiting for YouTube to give you permission to earn money. Just focus on your audience. Find a problem you can solve for them, create an awesome solution, and then just give them an easy way to pay you for it. So as you start planning your next video, I want you to think differently. Don't just think about views and subscribers, think about value. Because that video, no matter how many people see it, could be the one that lands you your very first paying customer. The only question is, what are you going to have ready for them when